Hello fire signs, welcome to your reading for the 26th of August until the 2nd of September. So fire signs being Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we're just going to call in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and perhaps the dragon collective, dolphin whale consciousness, and any other collectives would like to be part of this reading would be most appreciated. And yes, as always, please take what resonates and discard the rest, okay? These are general readings, so, not all parts may apply to your situation. So let's grab some cards now. And the first one off the bat for you fire signs is the Seven of Cups. So you're looking at some options. You may be sorting out what's true for you, what's going to be in the most alignment for you, perhaps, and also what is, in alignment with your values. And perhaps there are things that are opportunities that are being offered to you that are a little bit off kilter. Maybe they're not quite kind of what you're looking for, and maybe you are sifting through a whole lot of things and just sorting out what it is that you want and what it is that you are moving towards. And perhaps, there could be also a bit of, within this also, this card is this idea of identity and who we are and what things we are choosing to do that will contribute to our development, okay, and our own personal evolution. And yes, and along with that, this is about you coming into a greater awareness of your value, of perhaps realizing what your talents and gifts are and what you are bringing to the table. Okay, so it could even be here that you're sorting out, maybe you have a few talents and gifts and you're sort of working out which ones or which one you are going to be offering to others. These are people, exchanging their goods for monetary value, coins here, but it can be actually offering, and there are all different types of people and beings here offering forth their skills, talents, or abilities, or their produce, or whatever it is. So alongside of this, it's that idea of looking at your feelings of value and of worth, and how that is going to be influencing what you are offering others, okay? Let's just grab a card now for something that's just sort of happened. And yeah, I think you're really, this is the High Priestess. I think you have become more intuitive with regard to your own needs, your own path, and what that means for you. And perhaps, of course, your values. So this inner awareness, or this has deepened recently. That's what this is sort of saying to me here. It's that you're perhaps listening more inwardly to you. You could be listening to your conscience or to your higher self. Perhaps you're tuning into your body a little more. There could be a whole lot of things there that are helping you to come into fine-tuning that alignment of your soul and your being. Okay. Let's grab a card from the past. Yeah, so this is the god of the north wind. I think it's Boreas in this deck, and he is sort of about, I guess, working through challenges. So you have had some challenges. This is sort of in the position of the past. So you've had some challenges, fire signs, and you're really, I guess, coming to a greater understanding of what those challenges are, and you're also mastering them, which is this, king energy, king of swords here. So you're mastering a lot of this mind energy, and a lot of your, this is also about intuition. So your thoughts, your ideas, and your beliefs, you are pulling all of those thoughts, ideas, and beliefs in that are true for you, and you are beginning to sort of speak your truth, be aware of your truth, and to emit that more as your being and as you move forward and as you spend time with other people as well. So that's really awesome. But you've overcome a lot of challenges there, is what that's sort of saying. Let's grab a card now for, and this is going to lead to an awakening. Okay, your deepening of your self-knowledge here, and your overcoming of challenges and moving into mastery of mind, perhaps mindfulness, doing more meditation. It's really going to help you with your awakening. And this figure here is actually a shaman that is awakening people to their higher heart space. Okay, so there are these people here that are choosing to not awaken because their energy or their field feels too heavy and they don't feel that they are worthy enough. But there are people here that are rising up. Okay, so I mean, if these challenges have kind of bogged you down and you feel that you're completely blocked, that your heart space is blocked and you can't move into compassion or loving self-care and that type of thing, this could be a reminder to look into that. But I mean, the shaman will call again, obviously, later down the track, and these people will be ready then. So it's really just also a reminder that everyone, comes to their awakening and wakes up to their own mastery in their own time, okay, when they're ready, that will happen. And yeah, so that's a nice thing to keep in mind there. We also have this, I really like how this light above here is like the source. Okay, so they're kind of moving into being more of the vibration of source and unconditional love. So let's grab a little card now for an opportunity. Bingo. This is your, I guess it's going to be an inspiration or an insight, a flash of something of understanding that it's looking like you are going to receive or generate. It might be something that is sort of sparked by an event around you. It might be a situation that you're in that really, I guess, piques your awareness, your self-awareness, and of your spiritual connection. Okay, so this might be something that happens during a meditation. It might be while you're out in nature. It might be perhaps when you're spending time with certain people, or there might be a piece of information that drops in for you. It could be a download or like an insight, or it might even be something that someone says that you view or that you hear that will kind of really help to, move you up a little more in frequency. This is the ascension process, is that we are always, fine-tuning, we're always upgrading. And yeah, so it's looking like there's a type of upgrade coming in for you there as well. Let's have a look at your current. Yeah, so this is about you, this is the Page of Cups. So you're looking at your coming into a more emotional, learning to stabilize your emotions, okay? Here we have, in the past, everything's been, I guess, to do with logic and reasoning and getting the job done and, overcoming challenges and being, kind of outward focused. Here we are, perhaps, I think there's this inward looking, we have this here where you're presented with all these cups in the middle. I think you're looking at your inner self, all of your inner resources and your inner choices, and you're learning about your really intrinsic, authentic value and your gifts, talents, and abilities. And I think that the emotions or the emotional body is connected to those things, because it's the it's the water element. It's that a part of us that allows us to go with the flow, to be inspired, to be artistic and creative. And here you are, like, just moving into that zone a little more. It's just like your imagination's being awakened. But it could also be, if this person is, like scrying or looking for images in the water here, that this fish is posing a little bit of a challenge because it's sort of a little bit of a distraction. So it could be about you mastering distraction whilst you are coming into a finer, I guess, awareness of your own emotional body and your own emotional needs, because let's face it, there are many distractions out there at the moment. So yeah, it's about really kind of getting clear. And I think this Ace of Wands here is going to help you with that clarity too. Okay, that just jumped out. And here we have the King of Cups. So in your environment, these are the energies around you at the moment that are really conducive to your emotional mastery. This is King Triton, I think, in the deck. And he is very compassionate. He is a lot of emotional awareness. Okay, so people come to him with their problems. He's able to provide guidance. And I guess it's, you know, always that ability to look at the bigger picture as well. So it might be here that you're just focusing on yourself, but it's looking like fire signs that as you do this, that you will, it won't be long before you are, you know, if you can tune into your own emotional needs, that you will then be in a situation or in an energy where you can help those around you. But this could also be representing someone who is, or even a spirit guide who's offering assistance to you at this time as you are looking at your emotional body or you're sensing into your emotional needs. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that is the spirit guide there. So something that's sort of external to you, something around you, or it could be a person as well. And here we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is kind of, yeah, it's either something that that's a bit of a challenge, or that you might be a bit worried about. But the challenge here is sort of, can be a card of kind of contentment, but it can also be a little bit like complacency or being a bit just being comfortable, but it can also be about being in the present moment. And it can also be about, I guess, just being sort of a bit lost in the present, and just sort of, I guess, being dreamy or looking off into the distance, and just kind of getting not really, you know, thinking about the past, and not really kind of being active in the present or thinking about the future. And I guess this is a skill that, you know, there's always light and dark in every card. So I guess whichever one of those resonates with you, if you feel like things have become a little, I guess we could use the word boring, or they're sort of the same old, and you're looking for change, some type of change in your life, then that could be what this card is representing here. Or it could be that you are looking to sort of cultivate some time to yourself where you can just be in stillness and just be with yourself, okay? So whichever one of those resonates for you. And I mean, I guess certainly if you aren't, you know, you're tuning into your emotional aspect here, you may definitely, you know, want some time just to yourself to sort out what's what, okay? To sort out, you know, the energies that are around you and the energies that are coming in, you know, what of those are yours and what of them are other people's energies, okay? So let's go to the card now, the last card here. And yeah, the Nine of Wands. You are moving up. You've been working on something, and I guess your card here, this card in the middle here is that you're fine-tuning your choices, or you're sorting through some things. But this is the Nine of Wands here, which is about you working diligently on a project, or on perhaps in your workplace, working on something in your home. And it's, you know, it's hard work, it's serious work, but you are persevering, and you're able to do this work because you have been doing it for a long time and you've become quite good at it, okay? So, and this is also because it's a 9, it's saying that you are nearing completion of whatever this is. Yeah. And it's looking like here that you're moving from, yeah, so this is sort of like your past, where it's sort of been perhaps more thinking and mental challenges going on here with regard to perhaps, you know, day-to-day things. And then you have your spiritual kind of insight coming in here, and then we have this fine-tuning of your, this could even be your spiritual path too. And you might even be extracting the spiritual from the material. So you might even be becoming aware here that, you know, we can be in any realm. We can actually be in several realms simultaneously. Okay, so here you are, you know, in an earthly realm, but this experience itself could be spiritual for you. Okay, or you could be in, you know, like an emotional realm here, and, you know, assisting others or receiving assistance from someone else with regard to your emotions and your feelings. But it's really all in the name of spiritual refinement, which I think is what this card is representing for you, fire signs. So it's looking like, you know, and because of this awakening opportunity here, it's like you are indeed kind of, you know, you're going through the upgrades, you are fine-tuning, and you are, you know, progressively almost at the end of a cycle or of a phase spiritually. And I think when you complete that, I think you will know there'll be some sort of inner recognition, or some sort of, you'll feel like perhaps you are wanting to let go of something so you can step into something new. That could be a feeling as well. Yeah, but this is sort of just to also be aware of, you know, distractions, but that, you know, you have a lot of mastery. And here your, you know, your high priestess here is, and I think recently this is something you've really just tuned into, your intuition, which is also really going to help you with your spiritual process. And it's going to help you kind of come into a greater awareness of how your spiritual aspect blends and moves in with the other aspects of yourself, or the other elements of yourself. For instance, you know, the thoughts, the emotions, and the physical body, okay, as well as the spirit. It all can all come together, okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you, fire signs. Hope that's been helpful. Look forward to our next reading. Apologise for the very large gap. I've been myself trying to fine-tune and get things balanced in my own life, so hopefully we will be proceeding forward now and continue with the readings. And yeah, I look forward to doing that. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.